Hey, Diego.
Hey, Nordia.
Look at all these beautiful faces here on time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, family. So I'm going to go ahead and run a quick video. We're going to get started in about 9 or 10 minutes. Make sure that your notes are on. Go ahead and drop in the chats for everybody to hop on. You all are each other's accountability partners. So we need to have at least 56, 50, I don't know, I'm people like 56 or 60 people on this call. So go ahead and bring your colleagues, tell your team to hop on this call only in our 30-day focus group. And we'll get started in 1 second, family.
In progress.
Mindset that everybody has right now, and granted, everybody without a doubt should have this mindset to a certain degree, but I just want you to switch it up a little bit. Everybody has the mindset of this is about to be, these are my next 90 days. Like my next 90 days are my best 90 days. That's the mentality that everybody has. But here's what I want you to think about. What if tomorrow you woke up with no organization? Like, what if you woke up tomorrow and you didn't have a single soul in your downline? Like, how would you build it if you had to build it all over again? If you were coming in an opportunity fresh, knowing what you know now, how would you build it? So I don't want you to think about this being your next 90. I want you to think about it being your first 90 days. What about that? What if this was your first 90 days, knowing what you know now? How would you build it? Like Gio just said, I wanted to start the call right after Gio, but I wanted to hear somebody else talk about, their experience and whatnot. But Gio just said it. He said, bro, I feel like I'm back in 2018. I feel like I'm back in 2017. Bro, Gio, Gio, come on, man. I feel like I'm back in 2017. I feel like I'm brand new all over again. I feel like I haven't done anything. I feel like a customer. Man, I feel like a customer. See, most of y'all ain't seen customer Cool Jones, Platinum 150 Cool Jones, but guess what? You're about to see it because that's the mentality that everybody has to have over these next 90. It's not my next 90, it's my first 90. How would you build it? How would you build it if you had all the experience, but you're starting over from fresh? You haven't done anything yet. See, too many times we look at our trophies from yesterday. Yesterday's home runs don't build tomorrow's games. When I think about this business, every wave of momentum that I've had from a personal standpoint, I had to backtrack today when I got off my flight. I got to thinking, and I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, babe, there's something that I've been missing. And she was like, what you mean? I said, babe, there's something that I've been missing. This whole time I built this business, every time we've created momentum, yeah, we had events and all that stuff last year, but there was something that I was missing from a personal standpoint that made me me. That made me the builder that I am, that I was at that particular time. You said, well, what's that? I said, babe, I got to start back doing home meetings because it was home meetings that I did in 2017. It was home meetings that I did in 2018. It was home meetings that I did in 2019. But then in 2020, we had a baby and things changed a little bit. So I said, babe, do I got the green light? Do I got the green light again to go back to 2017 and start running home meetings all the time as if I haven't done anything? And she said, you know what, babe, it's gonna be uncomfortable for me, but you got it. I said, babe, listen, we gotta sacrifice the discomfort today to become multimillionaires tomorrow. Are you good with that? She said, yeah, I'm good with that. Because at the end of the day, it's not about building it these next 90 like you've been building it before. It's about building it like you're new all over again. So how would you build it if you had no organization tomorrow? If you didn't have anybody in your organization when you woke up, what would be your activity like? If you didn't know anything about network marketing, what would be the things that you listen to understand how to build a network marketing business? What was your activity like? What would be your mentality if you didn't have anybody in your business? If you didn't have anybody to taproot? If you didn't have anybody to travel to and launch? What would you do every day? Because personal momentum will forever precede group momentum. Personal momentum will forever precede group momentum. See, momentum is always started by you, the person, but it's shared by everybody else inside your organization. So you want momentum, you got to create it. But here's the deal. Momentum is here. Ria, how do you know momentum is here? Because I just said so. That's how I know. Momentum is here because I just said so. And my words have power. So momentum is here. You got to act like it's here. You got to show up like it's here. You got to work like it's here. You got to expose like it's here. Listen, I'm brand new you know what I'm gonna be dropping tomorrow? Or like tomorrow or Wednesday? I'm dropping a Platinum 150 flyer. Why? Because I'm back at zero. I can't wait to drop my Platinum 150 flyer. JVL, I can't wait to drop my Platinum 150 tomorrow. You know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm sitting down one-on-one with somebody at a breakfast spot. Why? Because I'm back at zero. I don't got nobody. Yeah, y'all here, 240 people online, y'all here, but I don't got nobody. I'm back at zero. And that's the mentality that you gotta have for these next 90, because it's not the next 90, it's your first 90. How would you act as if, like when you first joined the business, how were you feeling? What was your excitement like? What was your belief level like? You weren't bogged down by pullbacks. You weren't bogged down by, the BS. You weren't bogged down by people quitting and all. You weren't bogged down by any of that. The only thing you was thinking about was chairman. The only thing you was thinking about was becoming a millionaire. That's it. So what if when you woke up tomorrow on June 1st, that was your first day in the business? That was your first day inside the academy. How would you treat it? Knowing what you know now, knowing the opportunity that you have today. See, the day that you start, the day that you join, that's not the day that you actually launch. So what if you've been in for the past 2 years just getting experience? What if you just been in for the past year just getting experience? What if you just been in for the past 3 years getting experience? Because here's the deal, network marketing, guys, it takes 3 to 5 years for you to judge anything. The first 3 to 5 years is survival. Everybody 3 to 5 years don't look like everybody else 3 to 5 years. So what if these first 2 years that you've been in, this first year and a half you've been in, this was just warm up, this was just practice. And now June 1st starts the real game. Now the rubber really meets the road starting June 1st, because you got enough training, you got enough events, you got enough belief. Now you just got to work as if you don't got nobody in your business, because too many times we can wait on other people to start doing the work. And I've been guilty of that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, cool, when everybody else get it, I'm gonna start getting it. But no, what if you didn't have nobody? Like, what if you woke up tomorrow and your back office legit said 0? What would your mentality be like? See, I know what my mentality like when I first joined this business back in 2017. And that's the mentality that it takes to go chairman 10 in 5 months. But when I went chairman 10 in 5 months, we didn't have HFX. We didn't have Go Live. We didn't have colors. We didn't have steady. We didn't have pivots. We didn't have none of this stuff that we got today. You know, we had the harmonic scanner and swipe trades. You probably don't even know what swipe trades is. That's all we had to build the business. That's all we had. So knowing what you know now, you're back at 0. What would you do differently? What would you do differently? Because I know what I would do differently.
Okay, can y'all hear me now? Because like always, my computer's still ghetto. But if y'all can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat box. Leaders, I have gone ahead and I have locked the meeting. We got 50 on the call. That means 10 people are not present. Please go through the chat box and take a roll call. Whoever's not on this call, we loved you. It was a great first day. But yeah, making it back around here. Right, it was a good first day, right? But you know, y'all, I promise y'all will see this group get smaller and smaller and smaller. Everybody, I love the momentum that we had today, but everybody is not going to make it to the end. It's discipline. Showing up is hard, right? Staying committed is hard. And look, think of this like hell month. It's hell month, okay? Y'all gotta be on time. But you guys, I'm super excited for this training. For those who do not know me, which my name is AB. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my Instagram in the chat box for you guys. Let's all definitely stay connected. But this training, guys, this is literally training day part 1. Okay, we're gonna come, you know, myself and some of the lady bosses on the squad. We're gonna give you guys a lot of information, a lot of gems. Let me see those faces. Let me see those notepads before I even continue. Let me make sure that everybody's locked in. You guys are ready and prepared. Let me see those notebooks. If you're in a car, drive safely. I hope you got great memory. Because you know, this is we about to come with that heat, right? So I know that you know, a part of your assignments is that, you know, you have to plan, you know, op calls, you have to do events. But if you're pretty new or you've never done that before, I know some of the first questions you're going to have is, one, how do I prospect? Like, how do I even find people to get onto these calls, to get to these events that I need to be planning? And how do I invite them, right? If I'm not doing it, you know, I know we have some blitz coming up for you guys where, you know, we'll be doing calls for you during the week. How do you get people on there, right? The expectation, you guys, is when we do op calls for you, throughout these next 30 days, right? The expectation is for each of you individually to have at least 5 people on that call, right? Now that's light, you guys. 5 people on our call, that's easy. But how do you get people that you've talked to, right, to get on, and how do you get the people? So I'm going to go over those 2 things, right? Prospecting and inviting. And then I'm going to pass it over to some amazing women who's going to go over some additional skill sets that you need to really take this to the next level. So if you guys are ready, drop next level in the chat box, right? I want to make sure that I got you guys locked in for these next hour or so. and we're going to get to it. So I'm going to first start off with prospecting, you guys. Prospecting is major. It is important. We cannot operate a business. We cannot produce sales. We cannot grow our teams. We cannot do anything when it comes to the building side of this business without prospects, right? Our prospects are our potential people of interest that we want to collaborate and work with, right? They are potential business partners. Now, I hate the term recruiting. I hate it. It's an ugly word for me. It just sounds disgusting. And it's a scary word, right? People hear recruited and they just go, you know, I don't know. They people fold, right? So I want to X out the word recruiting, right? We are here to educate, enrich, and empower other people's lives. So when it comes down to doing so, who you want to work with and bring into your business, think about it from that perspective. Who do I need to educate? Who do I want to educate? Who wants to be enriched, right? So first thing is, I want you guys to think about your audience, right? One, who are you? What is your brand and what do you stand for? But who is going to be a good fit for your business, you guys? Every person in this world is not a prospect. Write that down, right? Everybody is not a prospect. Okay. People are out there living their lives, but I don't talk to just any and everybody. I'm very selective with who I personally want to work with, right? Because I want to work with people who have something going on, who have ambition, who have goals, right? Who have income. That's important. You need money in this business, right? Who has the right mindset. Those are people who I want to look for to help educate, enrich, and empower, right? I'm not going to look on the street for the respectfully, the brokest person, the person with the poorest mindset, with the hardest struggle. I'm not taking on that challenge to try to bring you in my business. And it's not because I can't overcome the challenge. It's because, is it worth my time and effort? Right? You guys are operating as entrepreneurs. And so you want to get quality over quantity. So when you are prospecting, right, you want to have quality contenders. So think about, one, who is my audience, right? Who is the person that I want to work with? And define that. When you're in a relationship, right, or when you're dating guys and girls, whatever your preference is, right, you have a list. We kind of all have a little imaginary list in our heads, right, of the criteria of the person that we want to, have as our partner, whether you are God-fearing, whether you're a certain height, whether you have a certain income level, right, whether you want kids or, you know what your list is, right? So that should be no different from when you're going out looking to prospect people, right? What is your top 3 to 5 criteria that you're looking for to qualify somebody to work with you and your team? That's important. And when you have that list, it's easy to kind of spot out, oh, this person is a potential prospect of mine. If I'm going out to a restaurant and I see, I have a server, she's cute, she has a lot of energy, she has good conversation, off the bat, boom, she's qualified herself to be a potential prospect of mine. Now, if I'm going out and the person's kind of, different, we don't have anything in common, you don't really speak well, I'm asking you questions and intellectually you can't comprehend, you're not a prospect for me. You're just a person who got a great job. You better give me some good service. Thank you. Right? So you got to be able to kind of just have that boundary and be able to decipher who is even worth presenting this golden, beautiful opportunity to, because everybody is not able and capable of receiving it. Does that make sense? I hope it does, right? So when it comes to prospecting, you have different channels and different ways that you can prospect, right? You have online and you have offline. I'm gonna start with offline first. Okay. Okay, it's lagging. If you guys can see, okay. Kayla, better refresh that Wi-Fi, sis. But when it comes to offline prospecting, guys, this is where it gets fun, right? This is where it gets fun because you literally have a world full of people. Now, if you're new in the business, right, your initial prospect list may be people that you know, right? Your family, friends, co-workers, people that you have immediate access to, right? That's where you have your first list of 30. But can I tell you guys a secret? It's a very small chance that those individuals will join your business immediately or in the beginning, right? I'm gonna tell you that right now so that your feelings don't get hurt. If you haven't already talked to your hot market or your warm market, which is again, family, friends, close people that are to you, you're gonna reach out and they may have skepticism. They may, be hesitant to want to join the opportunity. Reason being is they see you for where you are right now. And if they do come into the business, they may not be as coachable because they don't look at you as a mentor. They don't look at you as somebody who can help guide them. And there's nothing personal, but they just know you. They know you from when you was back in the day doing what you ended up doing, right? They know that person to you, right? They can't see the elevated version of you. So, when you think about that first list, right? Yes, those are prospects, but that's really just kind of like, I'm just getting the nerves out the way. I'm going to just do the invite on them because that's who I know first. I don't really consider them prospects in my personal opinion, right? They're just family friends. I'm gonna tell you about my business. You're not really a prospect to me, right? Now, the real prospects comes out when you get into your cold market. Those are strangers, people you don't know. And those are gonna be the people that grow your business the fastest, right? And I know it's scary that, oh, I gotta talk to people I don't know. I gotta talk to strangers. Like, what if I mess up? They don't know. They don't know, friends. They have no idea, right? So get in the habit of talking to everybody, right? Whether they're qualified or not, talk to them anyway to get that practice of speaking to strangers. So let's say, for instance, you're out and about. I have a great example. I remember one time I was at the bowling alley. You know, me and the team, we had a Sunday fun day, and we had a guy who was waiting on our lanes, I guess. I don't know, lanes, whatever. And poor dude was stressed out, y'all. It was a whole bunch of us, and we was unruly and just acting a fool. So he was looking real stressed out. So I had a conversation with him, right? I said, "What's up, friend? If you know me, that's my line." I was like, "You look kind of stressed out today. You good?" And he was like, "It's a lot of y'all. I'm trying to do the best I can." I'm like, "It's cool, And then he was asking questions. What do y'all do? What are y'all here for? What's the occasion? Is it a birthday? I said, "Nah, we just a whole bunch of young entrepreneurs, we get lit, we make money, we have fun. Today was just a day to go out and have a good time. How long you been working here? You like working here, right?" So in that interaction, I'm just checking in on people, right? So when you're out prospecting people, like let's say you're at Starbucks, you're in an Uber, you're out wherever you are out, you guys, literally the beach, the mall. Think about how many people you come in contact with every single day, right? If you take the bus, if you walk to work, if you got kids in school and you've got the teachers there, who all do you come in contact with on a daily basis, right? In order to prospect them, y'all, it starts with a conversation. And the easiest way to start a conversation is to just give a compliment. "Look, I like your shirt. I like your nails. I like your shoes. Yo, you wearing that, whatever. You smell good. What you wearing," right? Start with a compliment, because people will always respond to a compliment, right? They may be having a pissy day, and you giving them a compliment will literally, that might be the highlight of their day, and will get them to just say thank you, right? Them responding back to you saying thank you in the door. All you need is an interaction, right? Now, after you give a compliment, ask a question. Write this down, you guys. After the compliment, ask a question. "Hey, sis, I love your nails. Where'd you get them from? I mean, where'd you get them done at?" "Oh, girl, I got them done from Jenny Nails on Peter Street, whatever." "Okay, cool. Are you from here?" "Yeah, I've been living here for whatever." "Okay, cool. What do you do? Like, you look good. What do you do for work?" I'm always edifying my prospects, right? I don't know them, but they don't know me. But I'm gonna make you feel good, right? This is gonna be a conversation that you're gonna always remember, because you're gonna leave this interaction feeling great about yourself, right? That is my intention, to make you feel good. That way you're open to receiving what I have to offer as far as my value, right? If you don't make somebody feel good, they're gonna be defensive. They're gonna be in a rush. They're not going to care. They don't know you. They don't know who you are. Why do they want to sit and waste their time talking to a stranger unless you make them feel good, right? These are important steps, you guys. So compliment, then a question. After that question, it's going to flow into a conversation, right? Now, think about it like this, right? I'm going to go into the perfect invite in a second, but always move like you're in a rush, because people got things to do. If you're talking to somebody in the store, they didn't come to the store to talk to you. They came to the store to buy their groceries, to get what they need and go home, right? They got the stove hot and ready for their meal. So don't waste their time, right? Every conversation in the beginning should be 2 to 5 minutes, right? Depending on the circumstances, right? I was in Target talking to the general manager. We were talking to him for 30 minutes, but he was highly interested in cryptos, and we were just talking a whole lot, right? He got his number, got to close the deal. But when you're talking to somebody, right, always move with a sense of urgency. Like, you got something to do, they got something to do. So make it short, sweet, and impactful, right? So after the compliment, after the question, get to the point. All right, what is the point? Now, that does not mean talk about Forex. That means ask them questions to find the problem. If you guys know me, I'm always a professional problem solver. I'm going to get to know what you want to do and why you're not doing it in a matter of 2 minutes and 2 questions. Okay, cool. Like, for instance, I had an Uber driver who took me home safe from the airport, and I knew off the gate he wasn't from Atlanta, right? I said, are you from here? I knew the answer because he had Delaware license plates, but I'm again asking dumb questions to get the answer that I want, right? So yeah, are you from here? No, I'm from Delaware. Okay, cool. What brings you down to Atlanta? You know, well, I read in the Forbes magazine that, you know, Atlanta is one of the highest thriving cities for Black entrepreneurs. Ding. Okay, cool. So, all right, cool. So you came out here to do business. What do you want to do? Oh, you know, I'm doing a podcast right now, but, you know, I really just want to make money. You know, I drive Uber full time. I'm trying to network and, you know, trying to find ways to, you know, start a business. Ding. Qualified, right? So again, you're asking the right questions to get the answers to transition into closing the deal, right? So I'm asking him, you know, why are you here? What do you want to do, right? Write these questions down, okay? Depending on, you know, where you kind of meet them, right? What do you do? How long have you been doing it? Do you like what you do? And what do you want to be doing? Right? So again, what do you do? Right? Do you like, or how long have you been doing it? Okay. Do you like what you do? And what do you want to be doing? Okay. Those questions will help you find the problem. They'll say, I work at this place. I've been doing it for this long. I don't really like it that much. I really want to be doing this, 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 and this. Cool. Well, why aren't you doing it yet? I'm gonna pause because y'all right, and I don't want to go too fast. I'm a fast talker. Okay. So why aren't you doing it yet? Because I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't know how, I need the resources, right? So again, what do you do? How long have you been doing it? Do you like doing it? What do you want to be doing? Right? And then why are you not doing it yet? Right? So really 5 questions, right? Why are you not doing it? Oh, you want to start your own business? Cool. What's stopping you? Why aren't you doing it yet? What's holding you up? Right? If they already have a business, you know, you kind of could tailor it a little bit differently. You know, how long have you had your business? Right? How is it going? Right? Where do you, like, for instance, let's say I find a girl who has a boutique. Hey sis, I see that you have a boutique. That's super lit. How long have you had your business? 5 months, 3 months. Okay, cool. How's it going? It's going okay. You know, it's doing good. It could be doing better, or it's doing excellent. That is amazing. You know, what are some strategies that you have to market your business? Or if it's not doing good, well, what do you think could be making it do a little bit better? What are you missing in your business? Right? Again, I'm asking questions to figure out the problem, you guys. You know, one question, like, you may have to tailor these questions depending on the scenario, obviously, but that's the baseline, right? To get to the problem. Once you find the problem, transition it to the next step, right? Okay, cool. Listen, I see that, you know, you want to start a business, you know, right now you're in school for, you know, for a business degree. What if I can show you how to shortcut that journey, right? Listen, you don't even need a business degree to start a business. You just need the right people. But look, I want to connect you with my, you know, group of investor friends, my group of entrepreneurs, because literally all of them, they're seeing success, and most of them didn't go to college, you know. But look, I'm in a rush. I know you're in a rush. What's your number? Let's connect later and talk about this a little bit more. Or what's your Instagram? I would love to connect with you on Instagram, and that way, you know, we could follow up later and we can see how we collaborate. Right? Collaboration. Write that word, collaboration. That's the golden word, y'all. How can we collaborate? Because it doesn't seem like you're trying to sell them anything, right? You want to work with them. And that's really what we want to do. We want to work with you. We want to collaborate. We want to partner up, right? I'm not just going to be your boss. I'm going to be your mentor. I'm going to be a partner for you. So when you ask those questions, right, I want to see how we can collaborate, right? That's online and offline. So think about, okay, when you're talking to other people, you guys, find the problem, right? Don't explain Forex in there. They do not want to hear about this right now when they out and about. Don't even say the word Forex. Don't even say it. Say sexy words, right? I'm an investor. I'm a digital entrepreneur. The internet pays me. How? What? Who? Huh? I got connects. My mentors do this. I just got done going to a rich. I about to say a word. Let me not say the word. I just came from a rich people convention, right? I was hearing from all kind of folks. Do you got access to that too? No? Well, let's collaborate. I would love to connect you with my rich friends, or I would love to connect you with my bosses, or, you know, well, however you guys talk, right? So that's in person. Online is even simpler. Take those same things I just told you, but now You're not in their face, right? And now you can actually go target who you're looking for. So for instance, you can go and you can search up tags. Like you can search tags, you can search areas. Like if you like to work out, you can search up workout tags and find people that are in your niche. I know that if I go to the tag boss babe, I'm gonna find a whole lot of women who think they're a boss babe. We gonna see. I'm gonna check to see if you're really a boss for real, sis. And if not, it's okay. I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna solve your problem, right? I'm gonna really help you level up. That's my move. So you got to be intentional with who you're looking for. And the great thing about social media is that there's always funnels. So if I follow one person, especially on Instagram, it's going to always suggest me to follow more people. I'm going to go follow the suggestions because more than likely they have pages similar to whoever I just followed, right? And again, that's all within my brand bucket. It's all within my audience. And so when my strategy is on Instagram, on Facebook or whatever, I'm going to literally like your pictures. I'm going to comment on your pictures. I'm going to engage with you and I'm going to follow you, right? So now you see when you go to your notifications, LeVay just showed me hella love. Who was this girl? She kind of cute. Let's go check her page out. Oh, damn. She got body and brains and business. Okay, bet. I'm going to respond. That's why you got to be lit on the gram. But we're going to save the social media for another call, right? But you got your brand, your business, you got to be on point. You got to be on point, right? We're not going to buy Louboutins if the branding wasn't on point. We would, they don't have advertisements, right? We know that it's a luxury, high quality brand by the people who are wearing it. You got to be that high quality brand always, right? You got to represent yourself accordingly in every space, online and offline, right? So when you go engage on their page, make sure that if they come check you out, that you lit, that you got something that you can show for, that you're advertising your business in a way that is creative, right? That you're talking about something of value. You're not just posting charts all day, but you're actually speaking knowledge. You are credible, right? They don't know exactly what you do, but they want to get to know what you do because whatever you do is lit, right? That's the impression that you should be having. So when you like their pictures, like about 3 to 4, leave some comments, some heart eyes, some sheesh, some fire, whatever, hype them up, right? Follow them. You can even go on their stories and engage on their stories. I do that for people who I've already interacted with before and they haven't responded. I'm going to go engage on your stories because it goes back to the DM and hello, you'll see my message that you didn't respond to. So I'm back. What's up? But I'm doing it in a non-creepy, annoying way, right? It's just follow-up engagement. So when you do that, then you send them a DM. Now I did a whole training on this before. I'm not going to go super in depth with this. I'm gonna send you guys my social media prospecting training. That way you can get a full rundown of how I actually broke this down and some shortcuts and gems to actually go about making prospecting a lot easier for just for time's sake, because we do have other ladies coming to speak. But right, have a method and a system to prospecting online, whether it be, putting people in a prospecting folder, like that's what I'll do. I'll go in and I'll go on my Instagram and I'll just find people that I think are qualified, right? And I may not prospect them right away, but I'll save them to a prospecting folder, right? So I'm scrolling, save. So when it's my prospecting time, I have an hour that I set out to prospect, I'm going to go on that folder and voila, it's candidates there, right? It's people that I can go look at and send messages to really quickly without spending 7 hours scrolling and sending, because that's not a good use of our time, right? So I'll go through my prospecting folder, I'll engage, and then I'll send a quick response, right? So I actually have certain messages and templates saved to my Instagram, which again, I will send the video that explains how to do all that. But I have, quick replies saved so that way I can just send like brand and it's going to automatically populate my message for women when I want to emphasize their brand. So I may say, hey sis, you popping, right? And again, if they have, over like 3,000 followers, girl, you pop on the brand. On the gram, I love your aesthetic. Are you making money off your brand? Right. And I have a very specific person I'm looking for to send out that message. If they don't have a lit brand, if their Instagram is not aesthetically, put together in a way that they're trying to brand themselves, I won't send out that message. I may send a message showing love. Hey queen, you're absolutely gorgeous. I love your page. I wanted to just, send some love today. That's how I'm coming in your DMs. Not, hey, I got an opportunity. I want to explain to you about Forex. Hey, I think you would be a great business partner to collaborate with. They're gonna stay spammy, right? It's gonna be real spammy. So I give a compliment. Hey sis. And I'm saying sis because I only prospect women online because I ain't got time for people trying to slide my DMs and do all that. I ain't got time. We're gonna scuffle, okay? But look, So when I'm talking to women, hey sis, you real cute today. You know, I love your page. You look absolutely adorable. I want to just send you some love. Imagine if you got that message, how that make you feel? Thanks, girl. That's how they feel. Oh my God, thank you, girl. You too. Got him. So sis, I see that you have right? I'm already investigating your page, so I know what you do. I know that you're trying to have a candle business. I know that you have a little lash company. I know that you travel. I'm going to mention that and we're going to have a conversation about it. I'm going to ask you about what you got going on because now I'm interested in you, right? And so you want to take on that approach. If you're on TikTok, right? We went over a whole TikTok thing, right? Provide value, pique their interest with that, and then convert it over into the sale. So does that make sense, you guys? Drop a 3 in chat box if you guys are following me so far. If that helps, if you guys got some value on, you know, how to actually go about online and offline prospecting. Again, for the sake of time, I'm going to send you over a training that I've already did going over social media prospecting in more detail. That way you can really see visuals on how to go about it. But I wanted to just touch on the basic methodology behind it, right? What questions to ask and what your approach should be, right? Compliment, question, talk about them. They don't care about you. Let them ask you about you first. And if they don't, kind of voluntold them. Voluntold, right? They didn't ask, but you're going to voluntarily tell them about yourself, but make it in a way that is not really about you. It's about how you can help them, right? Well, you know, I actually do this. I think that this will be able to help you, right? It's always about them, because if it's about them, they're more likely to want to talk to you on the phone. Now, when they give you their number, right, don't just call them immediately, right? Especially if they don't know you. I don't answer random numbers that I don't know, because you could be a bill collector and I ain't paying y'all, right? You could be spammy. You could be, I don't know. I'm not answering those strange numbers that's unsolicited. So send them a message. Hey, so-and-so, this is Laisha off of Instagram, at, Laisha Prescott. What's up? I wanted to reach out to you. How's your day going? I was going great. Okay, cool. Hey, listen, can I give you a quick call? I actually, have something to do, but I wanted to ask you a quick question based on our conversation that we had on online. Sure. Or I'll be free at this time. Okay, cool. If they're free now, call them. Yes, pick up the phone and call them. And then you're going to perfect invite them, right? So y'all, the perfect invite is a simple 4-step process, right? And I'm going to transition over into this because it's important. Once you've got your prospect, right, and you've got their interest, you want to convert them over and invite them to see the plan. You do not want to just go out and just explain Forex over the phone. Write this down. Do not explain business over text and over the phone. Don't do it, because people have short attention spans. They're not going to comprehend it. They're going to be bored. They're going to be confused, and they're going to think it's too hard. We want to show them how easy and how simple this business is, because more than likely they've already heard how difficult it is. They've already seen how the charts look. I had a lady tell me, I can't even get into that because the charts alone look like it's overwhelming. She saw a chart. She was like, oh, it was like a bug or something. She saw a beetle or a roach, and she was like, oh my God, it's a chart. She got scared, right? So you gotta come easy, because people need to understand that this is simple. Right. Shout out to Robert. He's getting his workout in for the day. I see you. Okay. So y'all accountability check. We see you, Robert. But look, take notes as well. Take notes. But yeah, so once you get them on the phone, right, you got 2 minutes or less to invite them. Now, this is going to help you with the nerves, because more than likely calling a stranger and having a conversation is nerve-wracking, which is why people don't do it. I don't want to call them and then they ask me questions and then I don't know what to say, which is cool. The invite, you guys, is going to save the day. It's going to be your best friend, because you don't have to talk so much, right? It's a 2 minute or less conversation. If you're talking over 2 minutes, you're talking too much. Get off the phone, right? So the 4 steps, right, to the perfect invite is: 1, you want to be in a hurry, right? Be in a hurry. Now, this is important because it's going to eliminate them asking you any questions, right? You don't want them to say, what is this about? Or can you explain to me? Or X-nay. No, be in a hurry, right? Hey, listen, hey sis, this is Asia from Instagram. I don't have too much time to talk right now. I'm actually preparing for my next meeting. But listen, sis, I wanted to call you personally because you told me that, that you want to progress your business. So I wanted to invite you, right? What are you doing? Don't say that invite you part, but right. I want to check in with you. What are you doing today at 7 o'clock, right? Boom. Step 2, clear their schedule. Okay. Typo, you get the point, right? Clear their schedule. What are you doing tomorrow at 7 o'clock? What are you doing tonight at 10 o'clock, right? Clear their schedule, because you need to make sure that before you tell them what you really need, that they're available. And you don't want to give them a chance to hear what you got to say first and then decide, I don't want to be free for that. I'm good. That sounds lame. That sounds boring, right? You give them no options. Listen, you gonna be free at 7? Yes, cool. The next step is you want to add that value. Okay. So from the top, right? Hey sis, this is Asia from Instagram. I wanted to personally call you. I don't have too much time right now. I'm actually about to do a training in literally a couple minutes, but what are you doing tonight at 7 o'clock p.m.? I'll be free. Wow, what's up? Okay, great. I know that you were expressing interest in growing your business. You told me before that, your business is not growing because you don't know how to market yourself, or you need the capital. So I want to actually put you in a position to learn exactly how to take your business to the next level. You'll be free at 7, right? Yes. Sis, I promise you, you do not want to miss this. Your business is going to literally 10x by just hopping on this call with me, my mentors. We're going to literally go over the blueprint to how to create a 7-figure business, a 6-figure business. So listen, right? I got to go. I'm going to send you the information, right? I'm going to send the call. Boom. Step 4, take it away. The nails, take it away, right? Once they've confirmed that they're going to be free, take it away. You can do this 2 ways, right? If they've already expressed excitement and interest, okay, cool. I'm gonna send you the link. I gotta go. Bye. Take it away. Get the hell off the phone. Get the hell off the phone. Okay. Don't try to. You sure you're free? Or okay, great, because it's gonna really be great. And I'm gonna show you how to. They available. They free. They got it. Get them what they need and go on somewhere. You got something to do, right? Now, if if they kind of like, okay, yeah, sure. What was it about? Or what is this again? Or what do you do? Remember, number 1, you're in a hurry. You don't have time to talk to them about what you got going on. But don't say it in a way that's like dismissive. You don't want to be dismissive, because at the end of the day, you want them to do something for you. So if you're not giving enough value and you're dismissive, why the hell would they show up? You want me to come to what? You talking about something you can't tell me right now? Well, I ain't trying to come then, right? That's how I would think. So you want to be in a way that you give enough value up front. And if they have questions, hey, listen, I definitely want to answer all your questions. But listen, I'm literally in a hurry. Just know and trust that this call is going to give you everything that you need to literally take your brand, your business to the next level. It's going to give you everything that you need to be able to quit your job and become a full-time mother, to be able to travel. Whatever you gathered in the beginning stages when you talk to them, use that to close out that value, right? Again, whatever you gathered in the beginning stages of you getting to know them, you should already ask them what they do, why they do, what they want to do. You should already know that, right? Just from having that initial conversation. So use that and say, listen, just trust me, this is going to literally be able to help you do insert the problem here, right? But I gotta go. I'm going to send you all the information. And after the call, I'm actually going to call you back, and we're going to go ahead and talk about how this is going to help you elevate whatever they got going on, right? Use what they have. The perfect invite is not going to be the same, right? One size does not fit all, but the steps are always the same, you guys, right? What you say will be different. The steps will always be the same. Does that make sense? So be in a hurry, clear the schedule, add value, take it away, right? Now, I'm gonna stop right there, right? I gave you guys a lot of sauce, right? Again, this is a crash course. We're not gonna practice on each other, right? There's so many resources that you guys can have access to really practice and implement this. But this next person is gonna really show you guys how to apply all of these pieces, right? In total, right? How to go over the PS3 system, right? Picking their interest, share the plan, 3-way call, because it's all a process, right? Everything I told you in the beginning, prospecting, inviting, it's all a system. And that's going to be how you close deals the easiest way possible. So this next woman, you guys, you know her, we love her. Big King. Okay, I had to say it with some emphasis. Okay, I had to say it with my chest, because she's not coming to play with us, right? Big Kev, y'all already know how she coming, okay? This woman is literally absolutely incredible. This is my right hand, my partner in crime, my chair queen, running mate. I don't know where I was going with that, but y'all get my point, right? she lit, right? We literally do everything together. We are running this play, right? She move, I move, I move, she move. Now understand that she has taken this system and she's applied it flawlessly, right? And that's how she was able to literally go from P6 to P2000 to P5000 loading this freaking next week, okay? Literally, y'all, in a matter of not even 90 days. No cap, not even 90 days, going from P6 to P5. Y'all are witnessing a monster, okay? It's beast mode activated. And like Riyadh said, we're not going into a new 90 days. This is the first 90 days, right? She has that mentality every single day. And I'm seeing that her team, not only is she lit, but y'all, her team is on fire. Shout out to y'all. Because they popping ranks like popcorn, popping ranks like nails breaking off your fingers, okay? Press arms is not secure. That's how quickly her team is popping, okay? Got me sweating over here because she that fire, which I know that already. I ain't gotta say too much more. So Miss Big Key, right? She's gonna tell you guys how to actually implement and execute this whole process. That way you understand the flow and do the flow, be coachable, do the flow in order because it matters, right? But I'm gonna pass over to you, sis. Take it away.
Sheesh, it's the edification for me. Like, one thing about my sis, she know how to edify for sure. So let me give it back to AB. Literally, I feel like I just went through a crash course myself. I knew everything she said, but I still took notes. I still got that value because you guys, we are never in a state where we know everything and we need to stop learning, right? One thing about being a leader, you want to remain teachable. The best teachers are the people that remain teachable, right? So remember, it don't matter how many times you heard it, the perfect invite, we know that's something that we got from the beginning, right? Prospecting, we think we knew, right? We already got that. You always want to remain in a state where you are able to be taught. Remain coachable, remain teachable, right? But shout out to AB for the sauce. You definitely dropped it on us and we definitely appreciate you so much. So you guys, first of all, I want to say congratulations to the 48 of y'all that made it on the call because some of your peers got cut tonight, okay? Hate to do it to them, but we told y'all this is not no game. This is not nothing to play with. This is not no second chances type of thing. You don't get a second chance at being chairman. That's it. This one shot. Let's go. Let's get it, right? So here we are. Now, what we're going to be going over tonight is the PS3, right? The PS3 system. So I want to ask you guys a question. I saw all of you guys, beautiful whys. You know, some of them really touched me. I learned a lot about you guys that I didn't even know. Drop a 1 in the chat if your why got somebody to DM you today. If your why, if you dropping your why, got somebody to DM you, it got somebody's attention, right? It made somebody wanna talk to you, right? Slide in your DMs, respond to it, whatever, right? So I see, okay. So I see a lot of whys, you know what I'm saying, got some action today, right? That is literally the step 1 of PS3, piquing the interest, right? When you guys got on your live, got on your story, got on whatever platform you use to post your why, literally you got people interested in and wanting to know what it is that you're doing, because the most important thing I want you guys to always remember, people don't care how you do what you do, they care why you do what you do. Simon Sinek, you know, shout out to Vic for this training that she got me on not too long ago, but he was talking about, you know, how these big companies, they don't say, oh, we do this, and this, buy our product. No, for example, Apple, when it comes to an iPhone, we all know the 12 is nothing different than the 11. It just got another little camera onto it, right? But we run after that 12 because how Apple portrays it, and now we got the iPhone 12 that is destined to da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? It just makes you think it's so lit, and it's why they're selling the iPhone that actually attracts you to that product, right? Same thing with this business. The reason why you do this is what attracts people to your business. So you always want to start off with your why, right? And that's how you pique the interest. So you pique the interest with posting about why you do what you do. You pique somebody's interest by just simply posting on your story. I know a lot of people from IM3, all that footage, all that content that we got while we were out there definitely got people interested in your business. Seeing Coyle Ray talk about investing, seeing the baby perform, and seeing that stadium full of 14,000 people, that's enough to make somebody be like, okay, what they got going on, right? That piqued people's interest. Also, posting, you know what I'm saying, charts. Not charts. No, don't post charts. That's lame. Posting like trading, post and with context. You don't just want to post a chart because like people be looking at that and then people get confused and they think trading is confusing, right? You want to post something with context. I just made $10 in 5 minutes. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? You post things that, once again, pique people interest. Some other things that pique people interest is team gatherings. When we link up as a team. Let me be real with y'all. It's a lot of fake people out here in this world. Okay, it's a lot of fake people, it's a lot of shady people, it's a lot of scandalous people. So when people see a group of people, Black people at that coming together and they're not fighting, they're not arguing, they're not yelling, but they actually getting along, they talking about making money, they uplifting and supporting each other. People like to see that, right? That is also something that piques people's interest. And just you popping your shit, right? Just you getting on Instagram, getting in front of the camera. Yep, me and my friends making money. We rich. Let's get it. We get to the money, right? All stuff like that is something that piques people's interest because that sets you aside from the normal person that is doing the day-to-day life of the 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with 9 to 5, but I'm just saying you setting yourself apart from that employee mindset, and now you're positioning yourself as a boss. So you always want to pique people's interest in this opportunity because that's going to get people to come to your page and see you as a professional, see you as the person of contact when it comes to wanting to get involved in this business, right? So now you done piqued their interest. Now you got them interested and they done hit you up, right? So AB did a great job when she was going over prospecting. You know, sometimes when you get to the level that we at, and even y'all are starting to get to the level where I seen somebody wrote in the chat earlier, like people is hitting y'all up like, oh, I seen you've been doing this, this, and this. What's that about, right? At that point, we never talk about business in the DMs. We never talk about business through text. Do you think Beyonce, Jay-Z, Lil Baby, Amora J, do you think these people is talking about multi-million-dollar investments through text message, through the DMs? No, they're not. They're getting on that phone, right? They're getting on the phone. So the first thing that you want to do immediately is get that person's number, right? Get them out the DMs. And if you texting them, get them out the text and call them, right? Like AB said, if you get their number out of DMs, don't just automatically call. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Good. Okay, don't just automatically call them because people don't really just be answering random calls, but you want to let them know that it's you, right? Once you get them on the phone, perfect invite. Now, when actually Vic gave us some sauce earlier. When she is about to invite somebody or send somebody a link, text somebody want the link, right? You posted opportunity call tonight at 8. Hit me up for the link, right? When you're about to send somebody the link, don't just get their number and text them the link. Actually call them. Text them, let them know that's you, and then call them. Hey, what's up? You know, I seen that you wanted the link. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Right, I do this, this, and this. I'm this, this, and this. I'm this, this, and this. You're building that rapport. Okay, boom. My name is Tiara. You know, I do this, this, and this, this, and this. So I'm gonna send you this link to this exclusive call we're having tonight. I can count on you to get on that, right? Now at this point, and I ain't gonna lie, I was good for just sending people the link. I get their number. What's up? This Rakeba. Call tonight at 8. Get on there, right? And I was noticing that people wasn't getting on the call. People wasn't getting on the call. They were just, you know. And I called them, you got on the call? Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot about it, right? Even though I sent them the reminder, even though I sent them the text. But see, it didn't matter to them because it was just through text. It was generic, right? But when you get on the phone with somebody and you build that rapport and you find out about them before they even get the link, and then you give them the link and then they get on the call. Now you know they work at Forever 21. They really don't like their job. They want to work with their kids. They want to be spending more time with their kids. You got them on the opportunity call. You sent them the video, whatever the case may be, right? When you show them the opportunity, and then you get them back on the phone later after that. Now you have more of a rapport with them. Now they trust you a little bit more because in that time frame of you sending the link, so when you got them on the phone after everything was said and done, y'all built a mini relationship, you know what I'm saying? And you made it a little bit more personal, right? So that goes to my next point of showing the plan, right? You want to make sure that you show the plan, whether it be an opportunity call, right? And I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know, we told y'all that y'all had to start definitely doing your own opportunity calls, and that's a fact. Like y'all gotta start doing your own opportunity calls as a part of this challenge, but just straight up like that. Today I had posted a video on TikTok. And it was just, you know, a little video in my scrubs. I got this idea. I duplicated an idea from this other nurse, and my phone been going crazy all day. Luckily, I had an opportunity call today because if not, I would have had to just run one, right? Like you always got to be in phase 1 when it comes to showing people the opportunity. So now that y'all are in this boot camp and y'all are learning how to present and y'all are realizing, okay, opportunity calls are essential. It's going to be done more, of course, but you always want to get people on an opportunity call. Now, if you can't get them on an opportunity call, that's when you send the lovely video, you know, saying that AB did. But honestly, realistically, y'all should make your own videos, right? Y'all should duplicate the video that AB did and make your own, because I ain't gonna lie, I done got a couple people that wanted to know who AB was and wanted to sign up with my sis because that video was fire and she's explaining it, and it makes it more personal because they're seeing her, not me, right? So I got to get to the point where I make my own video. So you guys need to get to the point where you make your own video or your prospects will get stolen, respectfully. So make your own video so that you can send that to your people and then they can have that extra point of contact. Like, not only did this girl hit me up, right? She told me about this opportunity. She sent me a video of her thoroughly explaining it with good energy. She made some money. She made it sound lit. She made it sound easy. And then she got back on the phone with me. I'm definitely signing up with her. I'm definitely signing up with him. I'm definitely signing up with them because they built that credibility, right? You seem more credible at that point. So you want to show the plan, opportunity call, video, or if you're in person, you know what I'm saying? And you can place a trade, whatever the case may be. You want to show the plan. That's the S. So P is for pique their interest, right? S is for show the plan. And the 3 is for the 3-way call. Now, when it comes to this 3-way call, edify, 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 right? When AB just did that amazing edification, and when I edify the next person, take note of stuff like that. Y'all should really be learning how to edify, like, for real. Edification is essential. Edification is essential. Do not get me on the phone with somebody and say, what's up? This is my mentor, Rakeba. She's super lit. What does that mean to them? I'm super lit. What does that mean? She's a platinum 2000. They don't know what that means. They don't know what any of that stuff means. You got to edify, and it's going to relate to them. She quit her job as a nurse. She was able to take care of her family. She was able to do this, do that. Say stuff that's going to matter to them and that's going to make sense to them, right? But don't just say like short words, and then make sure that you edify the person that you're getting on the phone with your mentor. This is so-and-so. She's super lit. She does this, this, and this. She has 2 kids. She's a great mom, blah, blah, blah. You don't even got to know the person. You don't even got to know a person. Like, you still want to make them sound good, because also, like AB said, that complimenting them and making them sound good is going to make them feel like, dang, Summer really paid attention to me. Dang, she kind of know what I got going on. She making me feel good. Now they're more open to hear what the other person got to say, right? I like when you said people don't care about how much money you make. They care about what your money does. Facts. People don't care about how much money you make. And honestly, people can't see a number when you say, like, I used to get people on the phone with Slice, and I used to be like, yeah, he makes $25,000 a month. People can't imagine that. They can't see that in their head. That's like, okay, $25,000 a month. Okay, I don't believe it, right? They don't believe stuff like that. You got to make stuff that's believable to them so that they can actually feel like that edification means something to them, right? Also, another very important rule with the 3-way call, you need to let your mentor know ahead of time. Like, when you send that video, when they're on the opportunity call, before you even get somebody on the opportunity call, you need to call me. Rakeba, I got 2 people hopping on the opportunity call tonight. Because guess what? I got 5 people to match your 2. So I'm going to be closing deals myself. And while you want me to close your deal, it ain't going to work like that, right? We got to make sure that we know what's going on, that we got a schedule so I can help you with yours and I can close mine and we can all get it done. We are all in phase 1 right now. Right? We're all in phase 1. We're all in mode. The same way that y'all getting people on opportunity calls, your mentors are also getting people on opportunity calls, and your mentors are also closing deals. We want to make sure that the family grows in all directions, but be respectful of your mentor's time, right? And don't let them know 2 to 3 minutes before. Let them know 30, if possible. Let me like AB said, take a number and wait in line. Like, we on our chairman run. So we got to make sure that we are respectful of everybody's time, because honestly, we love to close your deals, right? And we want to give y'all that example so you know what to do, right? So you'll know how to close for your team, for yourself moving forward, but you got to make sure that your mentor is prepared. Also, really, like, do not get me on the phone with nobody if they have not seen the opportunity. Do not get me on the phone with nobody if they have not been on an opportunity call, if they have not seen the video, if they don't know nothing about nothing that's going on. They just sent you a message on Instagram, and now you're gonna get them on a 3-way call. You skipped the S. You skip the S, you got to show them a plan. I'm not convincing nobody. I'm not doing a whole presentation for one person. I'm not explaining in detail about what it is that we do. They need to already know what is going to be said before you even get them on the phone with your mentor. Because at that point, you're wasting time and you skip the steps, right? So we're going to go over it one more time. P, pique their interest. Social media, in person, right? However, and I want y'all to definitely don't just limit your interest peaking to Instagram. TikTok goes crazy. Snapchat goes crazy. Facebook goes crazy. I don't really, get down with Twitter like that. I'm trying to build up my Twitter rapport. But if you on Twitter, do what you gotta do on Twitter, but you want to use every social media platform. YouTube goes crazy. YouTube is gonna keep your business open 24/7, right? So you definitely want to make sure that you are on YouTube with something. Put something on YouTube. Get something on YouTube, right? Every social media platform, you want to make sure that you're on it because people use different platforms. If you was not on social media training, it's on YouTube. Correct, Abby? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Watch it. Because I'm telling you, that's making people businesses grow for sure. Then show them the plan. Get them out of the DMs immediately. Get them out of text message immediately. Call them before you send them the link. Call them before you send them the video. Call them before you send them anything. So you can pre-qualify them. That's also pre-qualification. If I call you and you tell me you got 3 jobs and 5 kids and you barely got time for yourself and like it's no shade to you. But sis, if you ain't got time for yourself, how you gonna have time for this business? You gotta at least have an hour or two, right? You want to pre-qualify people. Also, that's what the check-in is for too, to make sure that they can build that rapport and also to pre-qualify them because y'all, for real, think about it. You don't like, and I say this in the most humble way possible. You do not want to waste your time because people will waste your time. People will really waste your time. You do not want to waste your time. Of course, this opportunity can definitely do a lot for a lot of people, but you got to make sure these people qualify to be in your business, to be around you, to have your same energy, because you'll get to the point where you just sign anybody up and then your business will drain you and you don't want to get to that point, right? So show them the plan. And then lastly, 3-way call with your mentor after you have let them know in ahead of time and after you have edified both the mentor and the person, the prospect that you're getting them on the call with, right? Drop some ones in the chat if you got some value, if you understand the PS3. It's short and simple to the point, right? But it's literally, it works. that's what we do. That's what we do even now. That's what Vic does. That's what chairmen do. Like they PS3, because it's a blueprint. It works for everybody. Don't try to skip it. Don't try to cut no corners. Just do that's worked in the past so it can work in your future, right? So this next lady boss that I'm about to bring up is going to actually show you guys how to close the deal, right? So when you get a little bit up there, right, and you done got on your fair share of 3-way calls, and I ain't even gonna lie, I really learned how to close because Slice was tired of closing my deals for me. He was like, listen, son, you done been on too many calls with me. You gonna either start doing it or you not gonna get nobody. And I was just like, thanks. Like, okay, cool. I guess I'm about to start closing my deals. I bombed the first couple ones. I ain't gonna lie. I bombed so many deals, man, but I learned. I definitely learned, and now I'm better, and I'm getting better each and every day. AB taught me how to close deals. Just listen to her, Vic, right? I just really became a sponge, and I just soaked it all up, and I just used little tactics and stuff that they said to really help me to close my deals. But this next lady boss is gonna give y'all the sauce on how to really close deal. Y'all know Miss Tori Karaya, like her name really is like lit. Like I really love her name, but more importantly, I love her. When I first hit P2, she was at Vic House, right? And I was like, Tori, I got some questions for you, like, because she literally had just went from P2 to P5. They say that is the most important thing to do when you see somebody who just left the rank that you're at and hit the next rank. It's very pivotal in your success to ask them, because they literally just did it, so they can tell you what they just did so they can help you, right? And I took advantage for the opportunity. So sweet, so humble, just so caring, so genuine. Literally was like, okay, let's do a call with your team tomorrow. Like, no questions asked, was ready to help me in any way possible. And the way she leads, but most importantly, the way that she really impacted and changed her brother's life. Like, just hearing him talk the other day, Tori, you did a great job. Like, you did a great job mentoring him. You did a great job just being there and as an example for him. And not only for him, but for your whole entire team and for us. Like, we're really grateful to have you as a person to really just look up to. And Chairwoman is already done. You feel me? Chairwoman is already done. I love your personality. I love your vibes, but more importantly, I love your leadership. I learn from you each and every day. Super grateful for you. So come on, sis. Teach me how to close. Look, teach us how to close. Give us the sauce that we need so we can close these deals and we can get this family growing, period.
What's good, everybody? Thank you, Kiba. Y'all, first and foremost, can you go ahead and drop some P5s in the chat for Kiba and AB? Like, we need to get them to P5, like ASAP. Like, we need to all be smacking chairman at the same time. Go ahead and drop some P5s for them, y'all. The amount of gems that you just got this evening, mind blown, right? Like, I'm telling you, all you got to do is apply it. All you got to do is take the information and immediately apply it tomorrow, y'all. And you're going to literally get to the level you want to get to in the next 30 days. So I'm super excited, y'all. Super, super excited to give you this info. My name's Tori Karai. I'm one of the leaders of UW. I'm a P5000, y'all. And I definitely can relate to Rakeba when it came to the closing. You know, my mentor, John McCullum, who's a Platinum 5000, he used to do all my informationals, all my closes, all my everything. And one day he's just like, I'm not doing it no more for you. And I used to get pissed. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't close people like you. I can't do it like you. Drop the 2 in the chat if you're like, I can't close people like my mentor. I can't host an informational like my mentor though, right? You got to understand, y'all, you got to be crappy before you get to quality, right? You got to literally just put yourself in that position and just go for it. And my mentor, he threw me in a position, right? So we're all gonna, by the next 30 days, you should definitely be not only closing people yourself, but closing people for your team, right? So we're gonna go over the close. Now, I don't know who's the host, but can you make it so that I can join on my laptop because I have a little PowerPoint?
Yeah, I'm about to unlock it real fast.
Okay.
Should be good.
Perfect. All right, cool, y'all. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you hear me,
Yeah.
see me clearly. Can I get a spotlight on my video? Perfect. Let's get it. Perfect. Cool. So let's talk about the close. Before we really get into the close, is everybody up? Everybody's awake? You know, I saw some people falling asleep. I need to make sure everybody's up. If you're in your bed and you're getting tired, go ahead and sit on the floor. I saw Robert, he moved to the floor. Go ahead and sit on the couch, y'all. You need this information. Don't let your body deceive you. Don't let your mind deceive you. You need to get this information, okay? So I need you to have some energy. I need you to be as hype as me, okay? But first and foremost, y'all, when you're going into the close, you need to, the best way I can explain it, you need to move like you're a chairman 750, right? When you're closing somebody, you need to move like a chairman 750. You need to speak like a chairman 750. You need to sound like one. You need to give that big energy because prospects, y'all, they're immediately judging you. They're judging you. Like, what are they gonna say? They're gonna try to sell me. Let me see how good they are. A lot of people are thinking like that, right? So if you get on the phone call and you want to close someone, you're like, hey, how are you? You're giving that timid energy, and that's not going to close, right? You need to give that assertive energy. You need to give that energy that I already make $1 million a day. I'm here to help you, right? That's the energy you want to give. You got to talk very confident, right? You got to go into this call, and I'm going to give you the different notes. But when you go into this close, family, you already know how this conversation is going to go. You're not going into the conversation saying, I hope they join. No, you're going into the conversation, I know they're joining. I know exactly what they're going to say. I'm prepared for anything, and they will be joining after this phone call. You are controlling the convo. It's time, family, that you're going to get on a close, or there's been times I've been on a close and the prospect tried to control the conversation. I'm like, this is my convo, babe. Like, this is my convo. I'm controlling this convo right now, right? That's how you want to move with this. Cool? So the first thing with closing, what is it? It's the process after exposing prospects to the information, right? Why are we closing? We're closing to continuously build trust, right? We're closing to relate what they have going on in their lives right now to how trading can enhance that. And most importantly, to go ahead and just secure a day and a time that they're going to be ready to get started, right? We're doing this directly after the information, okay? For me, I like to give it maybe 2 to 5 minutes after, and then I'm gonna give them a call, right? You gotta come, as I said, with big energy. I see some of you guys are writing, I'm gonna give it like 10 more seconds. So the moment they hear from you, you think of it like this. They match your energy, right? If you get on the phone and someone's dull, right? But you get on the phone, you're like, what's up? Kendra, what's up, girl? How are you feeling? Like, they're gonna just match that same energy, right? So they're matching you. After the informational, hey Zaire, that informational was amazing, right? Right? Yo, I got this from Wanda Webb, Chairman 25, and it's, I won't even lie, it's low-key awkward when I first started saying, that informational was amazing, right? I'm like, why the hell am I saying this, right? But you just want to get them into yes mode. Yes, 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 yes. That information was amazing, right? Yes. Do you see yourself winning here? Yes, I definitely do. They're joining. Being honest with you, family, most recently, when I say, do you see yourself winning here? And they're like, yes. I say, perfect. What day you want to get started this week? Being honest, I leave it right there. But we're going to go more in depth. I'm going to let you know a lot of the things you learn, everyone has different styles. Pretty much everything works. You're just picking like your style and just perfecting that. So let's go into more of an in-depth version. The first thing, you want to ask them, what did they like about the informational? Not what did they think about the informational? What did you like about the informational? Because you want to keep it positive the entire time. What did you like about the information? Now they might tell you, I like that you can have multiple sources of income. I like that I can make money anywhere. I like that, this gives me freedom, right? Whatever they tell you they like, you're just going to agree. Okay? Whatever they tell you they like, you're going to agree and just keep it going with that topic. So, for example, someone says they like that they can make money, another source of income. I definitely agree. That's actually what caught my attention too. I was able to still work my job and have time to make the same amount of money from my phone. Bermuda's super expensive and blah, 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 blah. You don't want to talk too much. This is a little long. You don't want to talk too much. You just want to agree with what they said. So they say, it's not time consuming. Definitely, girl, like literally you do 30 minutes to an hour a day, you're going to make money. Like, I definitely agree. That's something that stood out to me as well, right? You're agreeing and you're sharing your opinion or making a relation between you and what they said, okay? So the first thing is, what did you like about it? The second thing is giving them a brief plan. So you might have asked this during the PS3, or this might be new. You want to figure out what they got going on. So tell me, like, are you working? Are you in school? What time are you typically free during the day? Are you typically up at this time? So they might tell you, I'm a student. I'm always up till 3 a.m. I'm a student and I'm always up till 3 a.m. Perfect. So that means you'll actually be able to tap in with our educator, Matthew Dayer. He comes on 4 nights a week. He comes on at this time. And listen, he makes the team a bag. Like, he literally makes us money every single night. Literally 30 minutes, you're going to be able to make the same amount of money, that we're making. Right? So I asked them first, what did they like? They told me. They told me what they liked. I just gave them some confirmation. Then I asked them, what do they do? So I can give them a brief plan so they can understand that they have time for this, that this works for them. They literally already know what they're going to do to make money before they even join. Because I already know they're joining because I'm controlling this convo. I already know they're joining. So I want them to know what they're going to be doing. Right? So after we give them a brief plan, here's another example. If they say, well, no, I'm not actually free at that time, you give them a different plan, right? The last thing is you want to share results or share a plan. So it's the 3-step process. The first one is what did you like? The second one, the first one is what did you like? The second one is give them a brief plan for how they're going to make money. The last one is share some results or a plan. Me personally, I always show a compound plan. I always show a compound plan. So when they say, I tell them that they can hop on with Matthew Thayer, they can make money with Matthew Thayer. He comes on at midnight, this, that, and the other. And I'm gonna say, listen, actually, you never even got a chance to see on the information of this compound plan. Let me show you what you're gonna be doing when you get started. See, this compound plan, it shows, how much money you can make in the next 60 days. You can take this to this. I send them screenshot. At that point, they see that they can grow 3 figures to 5 figures in 60 business days. They're like, oh, whoa. At this point, they're ready. They know that they can make money here. They know when they can make money. They see the plan laid out for them. They heard the informational. They told me they liked it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take it right away. Yeah? So I'm gonna just take it away. So here's some different options. If everything is going great, but they didn't say, let's just get started now, right? So if you said to them, perfect, well, when, or let's say you were like, okay, let's go ahead and get started now. And they're like, okay, cool, right? But let's say that didn't happen like that. This is just an example. This is just an example. You take a screenshot, that's long. So I would say, I definitely want to be your accountability partner with getting started. I know you told me you're in school and sis, like this compound plan, you're going to be able to get this started ASAP. Like by the time summertime comes, you're going to have literally saved so much money, and school comes, you're going to be good, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, then I go into, do you know what the law of attraction is? Like, I think so. Listen, the law of attraction is simply just what you think is what you attract, right? And I'm not sure what you've actually been thinking, but you had to have been thinking about investing, right? So us actually talking, that's not a coincidence. I really want to help you achieve more for yourself this year. And this is truly about urgency. The sooner you get started, the sooner you can start this compound plan. So what's a good day this week that you'll be ready to have the funds, that you'll have the funds ready and you're ready to get started? This, y'all, I won't lie, when you first do it, is nerve-wracking because you're being so bold. But that's what's getting them. They never had no one just be bold with them, like, let's get started now. Like, what's up? Why are you BSing? It is nerve-wracking at first. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get. Like you got to take your emotions out of it. Take your emotions away from the worst they can say is, hell no. Like, they're not gonna beat you up. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared of their response. Just go for it. What's a good day you want to get started this week? They say, Friday. Perfect. What time on Friday? Make sure you get the time. Perfect. What time on Friday works for you? 6 p.m.? Great. So I'll give you a call at 5:30 and we'll go ahead and get you started. Bang. Yeah? I hope y'all took a screenshot of this. Let me make sure I'm good in the chat box. Oh, y'all here. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's say they're not giving you too much intel. Y'all ever have that prospect that's like, yeah, they're a little dry. Like, you giving them all the energy and they're like, yeah. That's when I'm gonna go to the scale to see where are you with this, because I can't really tell where you are. Like, I can't tell if you really want to get started. So that's when I'm gonna go to same thing. I definitely want to be your accountability to get started, and I really want to see exactly where you are with this. So on a scale from 1 through 10, 1 being you don't want to do it, 10 being you want to get started now, where do you find yourself on the scale? This is meant to say 1 right here, y'all. Let me draw on it. Oh, I can't draw on it. This is meant to say 1 in this answer. So if they say, I'm at like a 8. Okay, first, let me ask you, why aren't you at a 1? Because remember, I just want to get them to become a yes man. So I'm saying, why aren't you at 1? Like, why don't you not want to do it? They're going to start telling me positive things. Well, because I really can make money from my phone and like, it really just makes sense to do. Okay, so why not joining, right? But I don't say that. So I'm like, okay, well, why aren't you at a 10? Is it the information or the money? Because there's no other reason. You told me everything you liked about it. Is it the information or is it the money? If it's the information, I'm gonna get them on a compound plan. I mean, a compound session, a trading session, a go live if they need more info. If it's the money, I start to relate to my journey when I didn't have the money at all either. And I help them understand that they're going to find themselves in a cycle of never having enough money. And this is going to break their cycle, right? So information, what can I personally provide for you to understand that this will work for you? You can do more research, but you truly aren't going to get any further than the info you heard in this informational. You want to learn directly from the source, and I'm the source. Right? You want to fill it out, but get follow-up date, invite them to a team call, invite them to a team trading session, invite them to a mindset call, give them a follow-up. Not everyone's going to join on the first exposure, which I learned. Because for me, back like on my P2 run, if they didn't join, I will just be like, dub, bye. Right? But people need multiple exposures. I learned that from GoPro. Cool. So if it's money, that's what I was saying. I really want to help you achieve more for yourself this year. Would you agree that everything you spent money on in 2020 didn't make you anything in return? Yeah, it didn't make me no money. See, this is really, really about urgency and making a change for you. The sooner you get started, the sooner you can start to make money, yada, yada, yada. What's a good day within the next week? You'll definitely have the funds ready to get started. Or I'll probably go a little bit more in depth about the purchases they made last year didn't make them any more money. Yeah. Truly, everybody has the money, y'all. Everyone has the money. You just got to help them understand that they got to think about it a bit different. Y'all hyping me up in the chat. Cool. That's everything. I know it went a little quick. Quick recap. Cool. So after the informational, I'm giving them the energy. That informational was amazing. Actually, how about we do an example? Who wants to be my partner?
Yeah, I got you. Good.
Who wants to be my partner? I'm gonna pick on someone.
I'm with it. Let's do it.
Sorry, Kurt unmuted himself.
Kayla, me. Kayla Forex, me. Can you hear me? I'm y'all.
I can hear you.
Oh shoot, is my phone? Oh, my laptop was turned down. LOL. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool, girl. So I'll call you. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Kayla.
Hey, Tori.
How are you, sis?
I'm good.
Good. That informational was amazing, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Bro, tell me, do you see yourself winning in this space?
I can imagine it.
Okay, so tell me, what did you see that you were like, okay, I definitely can see myself doing that?
Well, I like that. Like you can like make money wherever. I have 2 baby girls, so it's quite hectic, and I like that you can have like the night schedule.
Definitely, sis. That's what I love as well, and this entire platform is really just for everybody to be able to make money in this space, right? It's not a one size fits all. So, me, myself, I like to make money at nighttime. So I make money at night. We got people on the team that make money early in the morning, like 5 a.m. So I definitely agree. The time and the convenience for this, it definitely works for you. So I know you say you got 2 baby girls. Tell me, like, are they at home with you? Are they at nursery? Are you working full time? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have them like 24/7. So yeah, they're with me all the time.
Okay, so you're at home right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So tell me, do you feel like, I know you said that evening times will work best for you?
Yeah.
What time are you typically sleep?
Well, I typically put the girls down to bed at around 9:30, 10
Okay, and then you're up till how long?
until I fall asleep.
Okay, that's perfect, sis. And actually, one of my favorite educators, DL Woods, right? He literally is on the top 5 educators list from this week. He got like over 200,000 views so far this week, right? He comes on at 11 p.m. Bermuda time. And so you'll literally be able to tap in with him. He's going to give you trade ideas. You're going to take the trade. You're going to make money before you even go to bed, sis. Like, and this is you doing 30 minutes to an hour of your day. Right before bed, you're making money with this man. Like, it's lit. And actually, one more thing as well, I never showed you the compound plan, right? So when you get started, you're going to do this compound plan. And let's say you started with $100 in your trading account. I just sent you the screenshots to your phone. In the next 60 days, right, you can grow your $100 to literally $10,000 from just trading with DL, from literally copying him, right? So literally, as soon as you get started, you're going to practice, you're going to start this trading plan, and then you're going to be right on your way, sis. And I know you got to have a good summer. You're about to be up this summer from the trading.
Okay, it sounds awesome.
It is. So listen, what's a good day this week that you're ready to get started? Because I know you're going to kill it. And I need to make sure that I'm available to make sure you get in smoothly.
Okay, so today's like Wednesday, so Friday?
Okay, Friday works perfect. What time on Friday? How is 6 p.m.?
6 p.m. works good for me.
Perfect, sis. So listen, I'll give you a call right before and we will get you set up, sis. And you're going to make money next week, okay?
Okay.
Okay, excited for you. So talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Y'all. Takeaway. I controlled the hell out of that combo. Once she gave me her answer, I was on to my next question. You know what I mean? Like, I already knew exactly what my next question was, and then my next question, and then my next question, and then my next question. And I already spoke as if she was joining. When you get started, you're going to do this. You're going to trade with DL. You're going to do this. You get what I'm saying? So you want to give that same energy to your prospects. You don't, they can tell if you feel nervous. They can tell if you feel like weak, right? So that's how a close goes, y'all. My presentation of my actual presentation, if you look up Universal Wealth YouTube, I do this PowerPoint and it's like multiple examples. So y'all can look that up on YouTube as well. But yes, thank you. Anybody, wait, what time is it? Okay, it's kind of late. Any questions about the close? Any questions? So what did you like?
Is it okay if we could do like one more example, like maybe somebody do like a more difficult type of response or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Who wants to do that? Who wants to be this hard ass for me?
I think Kurt had unmuted his mic before and he kind of dissed him.
I'm sorry, Kurt. My laptop was muted. My laptop was muted, Kurt. Okay. Listen, Kurt, go ahead. I need you to be one of them type of people with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the dude I talked to today. Let's run it.
Okay. I won't lie, y'all, before I even start this, if my conversation with this prospect gets to 15 minutes and they're being a hard ass, I say, no problem. You have an amazing evening, okay? And I'm letting you know. I'm not going past 15 minutes. We're not here to argue. I'm not here to convince you. Okay? But anyways. Okay, cool. What's good, Kurt?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. Thanks. That information was amazing, right?
Yeah, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Tell me, do you see yourself winning in this space?
Yeah, most definitely.
You do? Amazing. So tell me, what specifically did you like? What specifically were you like, okay, I could see myself doing that?
I mean, really, it's just how fast they was making the money. Like, it's money in minutes. That was crazy to me. I can definitely give it that.
I love that, bro. I definitely can agree. I started with traditional Forex and that takes a little bit longer, but I'm telling you, bro, in your first 7 days, you're 1,000% going to make money in this space, right? So tell me, I know you said that you are out here in Georgia. Where do you work? What are you doing for, what are you really doing here?
Man, to be honest with you, I be having a lot going on. You know, I be in a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Just making it do what it do.
Okay, so tell me, what is your schedule like? Like, when are you typically free throughout the day?
Man, shoot, my schedule kind of hectic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I work, then I be running around in the street, so my schedule really not set for real.
Oh, your schedule's not set. So would you say like you get home like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., or you typically are home by a certain time?
I mean, really, it just depend on the day. You know what I'm saying? It depend on the day, depend on what my phone doing.
Oh, it depends on what your phone doing. Okay, so when do you shut your phone off?
I mean, now my phone always stay on. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to the money now. I got money coming to my phone.
So, bro, you're literally working like 24/7.
I mean, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? I be having some downtime, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not in the trap, then, I'm just kicking it, you know what I'm saying?
So the trap doesn't close at a certain time?
Nah, it stay open. It stay open. What you mean?
Oh, the trap stays open.
For sure.
Okay, bro. Well, listen, this space you definitely are going to make money in, but you got to be able to put 30 minutes to an hour. And in order for me to help you, I got to know when that's going to be. So when do you feel you definitely can set aside 30 minutes to an hour in the middle of your trap sessions?
Oh, I mean, shoot, 30 minutes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the day for real, but like,
Okay.
is it something I can do from my phone or like I got to have a
Oh,
laptop?
yeah, you definitely could do it from your phone. I mean, if you got hotspot on the phone, you could do it on the laptop, do it on the iPad, but you could do it on your phone as well. How does that sound? Honestly, in between trap sessions, you really could be making the bag, right? Like, do you be having little breaks in between these sessions?
Facts. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
And you actually just made me think of something. We have this app called HFX Swipes, right? And so with HFX Swipes, the trades are literally just being sent to your phone. And you got me thinking, I don't think that a certain time for an educator is going to work well for you because you're doing this thing 24/7 type thing. So it's really unpredictable. However, when you're on the road, when you're driving, wherever you are in the middle of these little sessions, you can actually just be getting the trade ideas to your phone. And if you're free in the middle, you're like, oh, bet money's calling, you already make money from your phone. So you're used to money calling. So then it's like, okay, bet money's calling, put the trade in my phone, you make your money, then you go right back to the next session. Bro, that sounds perfect for you.
I ain't gonna cap, like, yeah, hell yeah, that's perfect. How much you think I can make though?
Bro, literally whatever you want, honestly. Let me actually show you this compound plan real quick, right? I just sent you a screenshot of this compound plan. So let's say you started your trading account with $250. In the next 60 days, you could grow this to literally $25,000 in the next 60 days, right? Just from your phone. You're already making money, Kurt. Like, I already know you're about that big money, right? But imagine you making another extra $25,000 from the other phone, right? It only makes sense. It only makes sense, bro. And I know you're going to do great in this. So listen, what's a good day this week that you're ready to go ahead and get started, get you locked in so we can literally get you making money in the next 48 hours?
Sheesh. Well, shoot, like I'm actually about to go on vacation, so like I probably had the money for that for real, cause like I want to start my trading account with like 500, you know what I'm saying, 1,000. Like I'm trying to go big, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to make like no little 100. Like I really want to fund it, you know what I'm saying. So give me like a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, bro. Did you not just see the compound plan I showed you? Bro,
yeah, it was
if you
crazy.
start making money on Monday, in the next few weeks, you're going to be way up. But if you start in the next few weeks, you just missed out on a whole lot of money. And tell me something, when you go on vacation, does your money stop? Are you able to work these trap sessions when you're on vacation?
Nah, I can't even lie.
So, bro, do you feel like you definitely, in the middle of vacation, you sitting on the beach, you drinking your little pina colada, you could still be making money in 30 minutes from your phone, right?
Hey, send me the link. I ain't even
All right, well, let's do it, bro. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get you sorted now. I'm about to send you this PDF. Go ahead and get it set up. Let me know when you're locked in. And let's get you to the bag, bro, because you're going to make a whole nother bag on vacation. Don't play with it, Kurt. Big money, big talk. Let's get you locked in.
Yo, you really just helped me out a lot, for real. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I love the hard ones, y'all.
Yo, first chairwoman in Bermuda.
Let's go.
Wow, crazy.
Wow.
Y'all, you just gotta meet them where they at.
I'm fucking impressed, Tori. I'm fucking impressed.
No cap, you just
what I'm getting. He's I felt like he had a big, not that
Sherman,
you
her
do Kurt,
buddy.
not that you do Kurt, but I'm feeling like he's got a big head. Let me just like hype him up. Let me just hype him up. Let me meet him where he's at, and he's gonna get started. Like so.
So Tori, I got a question for you. I'm pretty sure everybody else has a similar question. What do you think helped you get better at closing, or what do you think is some tools or some resources that you use to really help you learn how to get that?
I know it's like probably everybody would say the answer, but just doing it multiple times. It hits a little. It's easier when you're closing your team's prospects because you don't know them. Like you could come on like on your bully type thing. So like I just was doing that over and over and over and over. But honestly, like after one day of you doing them, maybe 2 days, it's like you're feeling like nobody can tell me nothing right now. Like you're joining right now, like type thing. So I definitely learned a lot about my closing just from hopping on these calls. I actually learned it from Inner Circle, how to close. And then I just got more confident the more I kept talking. And then of course, like, me having results and knowing that this works, like, so I don't feel nervous getting on the phone. Like I know that this works. So you can't tell me nothing. You can ask me any question. You can say anything. I know that this is going to work for you. So yeah, definitely just really doing it over and over again and just throwing yourself out there. Because I know some of y'all are thinking, yeah, that sounds good, but I can't talk like that. I know you're thinking that. Like I was the same way. You just have to throw yourself in it. Remember that you're not the individual you need to be at chairman yet. You're not even the individual you need to be at P1000 yet. For my people, that's not P. I don't think any P1000s are on this call, right? You're not even that individual you need to be at P1000. So you got to stop telling yourself, I'm not like this. I can't do this. I don't talk like this. I don't move like this, and just start assuming the role and literally like throwing yourself off a cliff. And then you're going to start moving like that. But yeah, literally just me doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Like I just started to get more confident, and I don't feel scared when I get on the phone. You can be someone that's going to ask me a million questions. You can be the person that's going to try to convince me it's a scam. You can be super excited to get started. You could be nervous. You could be like, it doesn't matter. I know how to approach it now. Like, so just from me talking to multiple people. But yeah, practice. But yes, guys, I hope you drop some. What we need to drop? Drop some 777s in the chat if you got gems today, y'all. It is the first day of this 30-day boot camp. Y'all made it. I don't know why I just keep picturing like Tyra Banks, and she has like the little papers, and she's like, the next person to go on is you. Y'all made it to day 2. And we're gonna go hard. Keep this energy, y'all, especially the days that you don't feel like it, the days you don't want to come on this call, the days that you really just want to be asleep, like right now, right? Y'all, and I love doing it at this time, especially for my Bermudians, because it's 12:35 in Bermuda, and I know y'all are tired, but it shows that you want this, right? So let's keep this going. No, me too. I'm sick. I don't know if y'all can hear my voice, but I'm sick. So I'm excited though. We here, we move. Y'all are gonna just grow so much, get so many gems. No problem. What's good? Is it Iman? If you haven't posted your video as well, go ahead and do that before sleep. Okay, Iman.
Okay, so like I used to live in St. Martin, and I want to know, how do I close people in St. Martin? Like, how do I like do international people where like their banks are different? Because I have a bank in St. Martin as well, but I've never had like, I don't know, but just what's your advice of closing people internationally?
I would say the biggest thing is don't put, you said from St. Martin? St. Martin?
Yeah, St. Martin.
I would say the biggest thing is don't put them in a separate category as if they're like different. I used to a lot of Bermudians too think this, and I used to do it. Think Bermudians are different. Bermudians are small-minded. Bermudians don't act like that. Bermudians are this. Bermudians are that. They're different. It's not America, right? And you got to realize that it's not a St. Martin thing, a Bermudian thing, an American thing. It's not that. It's a 95% of the population versus 5% of the population. It doesn't matter where you're from. So everything that you're learning here, you're approaching it the exact same way with people in St. Martin, the exact same way. The only thing different is maybe the time zone. You go what I'm saying, that you might say. But yeah, don't put them in a category. Don't think that they think less of it or it's going to be harder to close them or anything. Like, there's still people. If y'all notice, like, a lot of these things that we're teaching you, especially with the closes, like, it's all just psychology. It's all psychology. And that was one class in college that I did not cheat in. Like, I did not cheat and I got an 8. Like, I love that type of stuff. Like, I love that type of stuff. And so,
Right, like, because like they're like that's like how you said the small-mindedness, because you know how like some people are like, oh, I can't do this because I'm a St. Martin. Like, how did you approach the Bermudians to like join it without like getting them out that small-minded mentality? Exactly, because I got like 5 people from St. Martin asking me, oh, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? But I'm
yeah,
just like, damn, how do I approach them? Because they think like, oh, I'm not in the States, I can't do this. Oh, I don't have these resources to do that. Oh, like they want to be on the block and chill with their friends, go to the beach, stuff like that. So it's like, how do you approach them?
how many people would you say that you spoke with from St. Martin altogether, if you have to put a number on it?
Well, today, because I post on Facebook, I probably have like 1,000 people on my Facebook that are from Florida, because I made like a lot of friends when I did live there, and I have a bunch of family members there. So I want to put them on, but just today, it's like I only spoke to 5.
You only spoke to 5 in general, not just today, but in general, how many people did you speak with from St. Martin?
Just 5, just 5.
5. Okay. The key is tell more people. The 5 that you told aren't the right people. Right? So it's not that you're going to change their mindset. It's just you're going to run into more people that have a small mindset, because that's 95%ers. Right? So you talk to more people, you find the 5% that doesn't think like that. So I didn't change no one's mindset. Like, on my P1000 run, I definitely told 1,000 people. Definitely. I told 1,000 people. Okay, maybe a little less. Maybe a little less. I definitely told about 500. I told about 500. And if we was to do, let's see, 95% of like 500 people. Okay, no, I'm lying. 5%. 5% of 500 people is 25 people. You need 30 people to P1000. The math makes sense. 5% is going to do it. 5% has that mindset. So you got to tell more people, and you're going to find the ones that's really thinking like you in St. Martin, like, oh, I need to do something better. I need to do something this. And you're going to be that person to expose them. So you got 1,000 people, you said, that's from St. Martin on your Facebook. Hit up all 1,000. You're going to definitely hit, P1000 and above, for sure.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. So appreciate you guys. I know it's late. I know y'all got some gems. Let's kill it. We back next week, Wednesday, with the training, yes. But other than that, we're going to continue with our daily task. If you haven't posted your video, make sure you do that, because you're going to be removed out of the group chat. But thank you, y'all. Can you just once again drop some P5s for Rakeba and Asia, because they killed it, and I got gems from both of y'all. I don't even lie. I got gems from both of you guys. Like, literally, y'all gotta be a student always. You never know everything. You never ever know everything. Some of y'all that's been prospecting probably came on like, I know how to prospect. I don't really need to listen. No, like, you always can pick up gems and gems and gems. So thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Not sure if I'm passing it back over to anybody.
Nope, we're good, sis. Don't forget, you guys drop your schedules as well.
Perfect.
Don't forget them schedules, okay? Schedules. And we out.
See something again, don't play with it.
Great.
Bye.